Okay, so I've titled this Old Tweets Resurfacing. And it's some person named Mal, M-A-L. I don't know much about this guy. I guess he's on Love and Hip Hop, but like I said, I don't watch TV. But I think I briefly saw Paris Milan do a long live about it, and I don't have a lot of time to keep watching everything because I'm, busy a lot. I work a lot. I work a full-time job as a therapist that I started about 3 weeks ago as an occupational therapist. I started up again. I've been a therapist for a long time, but I just started again. But on top of that, I do side things, okay? So I'm so busy that a lot of these lives I can maybe listen to for 5 minutes. And then when I'm able to stop and rest, I can have time to listen to more. But she was the first person I heard talk about it. Something going on between him and Joe Budden. I guess Joe Budden was responding to his tweets. And then I just happened to see a title again about mild anti-dark skin tweets. It's about a content creator I never heard of. I'm going to have to find her name. But it's a black woman, but I never heard of her. And so I want to talk about, and she mentioned how his tweets resurfaced. Mal's tweets resurfaced. This is just my opinion. When somebody says somebody's tweets have resurfaced, like, I'm not sure how important this guy is that his tweets are going to resurface and it gets this much attention. It almost seems like it's some kind of game that's being played on black women, to be honest with you. It reminds me of Stephon Clark, honestly. It reminds me of this stuff with Stephon Clark when he was shot by the police and some old tweets of his resurfaced. I don't really understand these old tweets resurfacing like this, but I'm seeing that there's big money right now. It's like when something hot gets started and it's big money in it, it continues. And right now it is big. It's millions to billions of dollars in triggering black women. What would black women do if they just disappeared, leave the United States and don't say nothing to nobody? What would people do with themselves? Because it is big money. It is a big money in bashing black women. It is big money in triggering black women, because really it's in triggering black women. Because if black women did not respond to this, if black women can just simply, for the most part, leave a lot of these guys alone. Because see, I don't hate black men like that. I don't hate them at all. See, I don't have no personal issue with black men. I just know they just showed me who they were. Okay, they showed me who they were. They've been like that the whole time, but it's social media helped black women really see things for what they were, because it's always been like that. Okay, and so I don't feel obligated to try to I don't feel obligated to black men, and when I say obligated, I'm not necessarily talking about dating and marrying and stuff like that. I'm talking about just this saying not all black men, and how some black women want to get online and want to call themselves not excluding black men from certain things, like say dating pools, or always wanting to make sure they include his name in something to not be neglectful of the black man, to not hurt his feelings. See, I don't feel obligated to them like that. I don't feel obligated to them like that, because they don't feel obligated to black women. So me, I'm just a person that I don't, if there's no reciprocity, then I don't feel obligated to the person, no matter who they are, whether they black men, whether they my family, or no matter who they are. It doesn't matter what the race or who they are. If a person doesn't do much for me, if they don't benefit me, they don't reciprocate after I've done something, then, if they constantly not reciprocating and it's always one-sided, then I don't feel any loyalty to you. Okay. But yeah, so this big business, this money and triggering black women, it is big money. It is so much money right now in triggering black women. And it really started. I mean, black women have always been used for certain images in the media. But for me, it seems like since 2006, 2007, especially after Tommy Sotomayor, it's just been big business in bashing black women. It is, I mean, literally, it is big business. I don't know what people would do without black women. I mean, the money will stop. Okay? And so that's all I got to say. But all this resurfacing stuff, I mean, I would say, you know, black women start responding to that. If it's that problematic, just leave black men alone. Well, that sounds too much like right. That's not going to happen, so I'm not going to waste my time saying that. Black women will not leave black men alone. I'm not going to suggest that they leave black men alone. You know, because like I said, personally, I don't have anything against them either, but I don't feel obligated to them at the same time. I don't feel obligated to support them. I don't feel obligated to support their business. I do not feel obligated to them, period. Okay, see their movies or whatever they're doing, I do not feel obligated to them. But a lot of these black women that's always triggered, they turn around and keep supporting these same black men that tears them down. And it's just a waste of breath at this point to keep telling black women to stop supporting people who bash you, who tear you down, who hate you. It's just a waste of breath. So that's not even what this audio is about. This audio is not about telling black women to stop supporting men who hate you, because that's a waste of energy. It's not going to happen right now. It's not going to happen. Well, at this point, the audio is just, I'm just feeling like something is just strange about constantly saying tweets are resurfacing. Something's always resurfacing. How do they resurface like that? It doesn't make any sense. Now, who's getting their hands on these tweets? All of a sudden, they resurface from I don't know how many years ago, and somebody just happened to get their name on it. Somebody gets shot by some cops, and the first thing that you go to is a tweet. That's the first thing you notice is a tweet. So this is done on purpose for me, just my opinion, to trigger black women. It is big business in doing this to black women. And I just want to know your thoughts on it. It's not like it's anything is going to change. It's going to go on for a long time because people make money. Once people stop making money off of triggering, off of attacking black women, once there's no more money in it, then people will stop. But right now, it will not stop anytime soon because there's too much money to be made in harassing black women. It's just too much money to be made. Black women are always going to give these people what they want. They're going to always be triggered. That's why I say reach the little girls and leave all the other stuff alone. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Do you think all this resurfacing mess, like this guy named Mal, like I said, I don't know. I guess he's on Love and Hip Hop New York. I don't know. I don't watch it. I took my eyes off of television because I don't want to deal with any further programming. I'm working on deprogramming myself, so I can't deal with too much extra programming. Okay, and that's the television program. They're called programs. Show, you know, back to our regularly scheduled program. It's programs. Same thing with the radio. So I don't listen to too much of either one. Because I'm working on deprogramming myself and getting my mind off the matrix. I mean, it's enough that I have to work every day. That's enough right there. Okay. But anyway, yeah, you guys let me know what you think about all this resurfacing mess that keep happening, because it's a little strange that somebody gets shot by a cop. And the first thing you go to is a tweet. That's the first thing you go to, and it just comes up a tweet. I just really feel like a lot of this is done to harass black women, to troll black women, because there is so much money to be made in it. And you guys let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.